welcome back to our channel, Stitching a Little. In today's video, we're going to be showing you a haul of Dimensions kits. We have seven in
kits
total, I think, more or less. And these kits that we're going to show you, they're all from the brand Dimensions, but we didn't buy them all at the same day or anything. We actually have been able to get them or buy them in a period of time, so it wasn't the same day or anything. It's been little by little that we've been able to get these kits,
and someone is not full price.
Yeah, because most of them we've been catching or keeping our eye out for any clearance or sales.
40% off.
Yeah, some of them we bought online because they were on sale. So
online is % off too.
You can keep that in mind also. Again, we might have the links to all of them down below in the description box because again, we've checked online and the majority of them are available. Either way, if you have any questions about links that you aren't able to get, if you like a kit and you didn't find the link, you can let us know and we can definitely help you out with that. And well, let's not wait any longer and let's get started with the video. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first kit from a gold collection. This one is called Wind Moon Fairy. And this is one of the first projects that my mom chose, one of the first kits. As you can see, it's a very unique design from all the ones that Dimensions has. It is very majestic. You can see all those navy and blue toned color palettes. And it's a fairy with a cat sitting on a moon. It's just an elegant design to be able to showcase on your desired place for your house. This is definitely going to be one of the first ones that my mom is going to make when she chooses one of the kits that we bought for her next upcoming projects. We also wanted to let you know that all of the kits that we're getting here, that we're showing you on the video, we bought little by little, so it wasn't on one-stop shop, it wasn't the same day or anything. It's been throughout the years that we've been able to acquire these kits. So next up we have Twilight Silhouette. This one is a 14 count Ada and the finished size is 14 by 11 inches. And this is one that I chose personally. I love, again, that motherhood theme. It could also be a big sister and a little sister, but again, I look at it as my grandma and my mother, or my mother and I. But it's so nice, and you can see that it's basically the same color sequence all around the design. So it's that silhouette with navy surrounding the moon, so you see that brightness that it gives the moon and the shadow of the moon. And in the corners of the moon, you can see basically like those stars. And we're guessing that most likely those are going to be French knots. We'll see. But I'm very excited for this project. I'm hoping to, when I start this one, to be able to not take it quickly. So I won't be rushing this one because it's a project that I'd like to enjoy stitching very much. So the next one is Rocky Point, and if you've seen our channel for a while now, you may know that in one of the first videos of the channel, this is one of the projects that my mom was working on previously, but my mom was working on a project that was from AliExpress and it was on printed fabric. So one day when we were at the store, we came upon this one. So it's the same design, but it's from the original kit in Dimensions. And since it was on sale and we had an extra coupon and everything, it was just meant to be. And we got this one. She is going to stop that one and she is going to start this one in the future. We don't know when it might be because again, we have a lot of projects now. But again, she won't be continuing that one. We might give that one away to one of our family members so that they can keep on stitching it. But she really wants to make this one and do this one, which is the original. But again, there's no problem in doing a dupe or a duplicate of a Dimensions kit. It is totally fine and the outcome is just as beautiful. We got this one with all the coupons that we applied around more than 0.5% off. So it was around $20 more or less. And again, this one is called Rocky Point. It's an 18 count Ada and the finished size is 11 by 17 inches. So next up we have Black and White Hen. This one is a different type of design. This one is more country themed, more farm themed, which we also like very much. And it's a 14 count blue Ada. The finished size is 16 by 8 inches. Again, we love all the hens, and I think there's a rooster there too. It's just so adorable. And this one is not full coverage. As you can see, you'll basically only be doing the hens and a little bit of the clouds that are in the back. But it's a very cute design. It's, I imagine placing this one maybe on a kitchen or in your dining table. It's very cute, and if you look at it with attention, you can see that there's a lot of details on this one also. It doesn't bring very much different amount of threads, but it brings a lot of variety in the little amount of threads that, or flosses, different type of colors that it has. So again, there's a lot of detail to this one. So although it's tiny, it's going to be a project that you will be paying a lot of attention to when you're stitching. Okay, now we're moving on to some more fairies. We'll start with the Fall Fairy. This one is a 16 count Ada, and the finished size is 14 by 12 inches. So this one brings gold floss and it brings embellishments. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to make this one. And again, I understand why they add these tools, because at the end of the day, it gives it a lot more dimension, a lot more detail to each project, to each design. And I know that the outcome for this one is going to be absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning once she finishes it. And you can see that this one is in conjunction or the same collection as my fairy. So I chose the Spring Fairy. This one is also in a 16 count Ada, and it's 14 by 12 inches once finished. Something that we wanted to tell you, and hopefully if you know the answer to what we're about to ask you, you can definitely let us know in the comment section. We have the Spring Fairy, as you can see, and we have the Fall Fairy. But we never found online the Christmas Fairy or the Winter Fairy, and the other fairy, which would be the Summer Fairy. These both say in the title Spring Fairy and Fall Fairy. So they're specifying that it's a seasonal fairy. So that's why we thought, okay, let's get these two first, and later on we'll get the two that we're missing, which would be the summer and winter. But we never found online those other two fairies. We don't know if they're part of a collection. We don't know if they discontinued those fairies. So if you have those fairies, or maybe you know if they exist, please let us know so that we can maybe in the future acquire them and at least have the full collection of the fairies, because we'd like to do them someday. And again, we have no idea where they are. We found a fairy that's kind of Christmassy, but she doesn't specify in the title if it's a winter fairy. It's like a forest fairy, it says. And then we found another one that we don't know the title, that we just found the image online because it says it's a dimensions, but we've never found the kit itself. We can't find it anywhere, and we don't know if this one is a summer fairy, so we're kind of lost in that aspect. If you know, then definitely let us know down below in the comment section so that we can discuss within all of us where those fairies are. Maybe some of you are also trying to find them, so definitely let us know. So here I'm showing you the flosses or the different colors, and this one brings opalescence. My mom brought gold, mine is bringing like a silver type of floss, but it's like an opalescence that changes with the way that you're viewing the project or the floss. That's why it's called opalescence. Okay, so next is a Treasured Time, and this one is a 16 count Ada, and it's going to measure 16 by 12 inches. This one is that Christmassy village in the holiday, in the winter. You can see a lot of details with this project. You're basically never going to get bored with this project if you decide to stitch it. It has a lot of detail. You can see the sun in the background, maybe like a sunset or a sunrise. And they're ice skating in the ice skating rink. And you can see the houses. It's just a beautiful village, a beautiful Christmassy winter village. Alright, that was all for the kits of dimension that we bought. Just let us know down below in the comment section which one you'd like for us to start first. We're kind of indecisive and we need a little help with that. So we'll definitely like to know your opinion. And as you saw, that was all of the dimensions kits that we bought. There's some gold collection, different themes. We wanted to ask if you have any suggestions on which kits or which project we should start first. Feel free to let us know down below in the comment section. My mom has her eye on this one, which is the Wind Moon Fairy. She's really tempted on starting that one. And
maybe start tonight.
Oh, there you go. And we might we do want to make the fairies, the autumn and the spring fairy at the same time. But we wanted to ask you if you have if you know which are the 2 fairies that are missing, because I know we're missing the summer and the winter, but we've looked everywhere and we can't seem to find it. So we want to ask you guys if you have any suggestions, if you've stitched out the fairies that we're missing, because again, we have fall and we have spring, but we're missing the other 2 seasons. I'm guessing that Dimensions didn't leave them out and that they did make those fairies also. So again, if you have any knowledge of who those fairies are or where we can find them, to be able to get the 4 seasons and be able to, well, have the collection. Thank you all once again for supporting our channel. We value it very much, all your continuing support. You can like the video if you liked it, and you can click the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you every time that we upload a new video. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bueno,
Espérate. Otra vez lo mismo.
No.
Espérate. Ven.